Welcome to this virtual demo of Naginata by the Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation. Naginata is a Japanese martial art using a specific type of sword. A naginata is something like a saber attached to a 6-foot pole. The naginata is no longer a weapon of war, and like many other Japanese martial arts, the study and practice of naginata nowadays is a character development effort with many sport-like aspects. The Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation competes regularly in naginata tournaments, and 5 members were part of the U.S. team at the last World Naginata Championships. Here you see one of the Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation members fighting in the women's team division at the Naginata World Championship in the match between the USA and Germany. The winner of a match is the first one to score 2 perfect hits against their opponent. A perfect hit has to be to a specific place: the head, the shin, the forearm, the midsection, or the throat. Of these places, the shin is the most commonly scored perfect hit. As you can see, there are many near-perfect hits. 2 of the 3 referees have to declare a hit to be perfect for the hit to count in the match. The referees indicate their judgments with the flags they hold: a red flag for the competitor with the red sash on their back, and the white flag for the competitor with the white sash. The USA competitor has just won the first point in the match, with a perfect hit to the opponent's shin. And the USA competitor has just won another point with another hit to the shin, and the match is over. Because of the length of the naginata, most movements involve the entire body, and there are special exercises to develop this. Some of these exercises are done alone, as you can see here. These exercises develop the ability to move the naginata with the full body, in all the possible directions: up and down, downward diagonally, right and left, upward diagonally, and a special movement unique to naginata, a reversing movement that is up to down. Other exercises are done in a group, with a teacher leading the exercise. Here you can see men and women, boys and girls, and young and old, all practicing together. And still other exercises are done with a partner, as you can see here. The goals of these exercises are to develop smooth movements that use the entire body, to develop speed, and to develop fluid and graceful movements that can be done naturally, almost without conscious thought. In addition to the competitive sparring shown earlier, there are 2 types of forms competition in naginata. One type, shown here, is done by everyone who practices naginata. Here you see 2 senior members of the Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation getting ready for the upcoming U.S. Championships. In these forms, you can see all of the movements of modern naginata. The blade portion of the naginata is used to cut the opponent's head, leg, and midsection. The other end of the naginata is also used as a weapon. It takes several years to learn all these movements, and to do them as well as you see here. The other type of forms competition is only practiced by people who have already trained for several years and have achieved a high level of skill. This type of forms work in considerably more difficult and is done with a solid wood naginata. Here you see the championship match at the 2013 US Championship. As you can see, one pair is wearing red sashes, and the other pair is wearing white sashes. The 5 judges, 3 of which you can see here, will use the red and white flags they are holding to indicate, at the end of the match, which pair did a better job. The pair wearing the red sashes are from the Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation, and the pair wearing the white sashes are from the Southern California Naginata Federation. These more difficult forms include techniques that take many months to master. These include precisely deflecting the opponent's naginata while it is moving, and blocking the opponent's naginata, in such way to use its force to propel your naginata along a specific path. Four of the 5 judges held up red flags, indicating a clear championship win for the team from the Pacific Northwest Naginata Federation. Naginata is similar enough to another Japanese martial art, kendo, that sparring between naginata and kendo is possible. Normally, at the Japan Week demo, we conclude our demo by showing some naginata versus kendo matches with our friends at the Cascade Kendo Kai. So, this year we will conclude our virtual demo by showing some highlights of some naginata versus kendo matches at an annual martial arts event in Japan. We hope you have enjoyed this virtual demo of the Japanese martial art of Naginata, and we also hope to present a live demo at next year's Japan Week activities. Thanks for watching.